What is going on, everybody? It's that guy number 10 coming back at you again, alright? Now, the question is, what's gonna happen? What, next chapter, chapter 114, what could it possibly be? What could possibly happen? Who knows? God, I wanna know so bad. Oh man, how am I going to know what's going to happen next chapter? I need somebody. Please. Why is it monthly? Why isn't it coming out? Well, my friends, that's why you're here, right? Talk to Unc real quick. Now, the real question is, how do I know? What qualifications do I have to tell you fine people what is going to happen next chapter? Well, I'll tell you. Absolutely zero. I have no qualifications to tell you what's going to be happening next chapter. But that's not the point. Alright? That's not the point. Alright? Now, I have two possible theories. Okay, so this theory is mainly predicated around the fact that, Kafka, as I showed in the picture, Kafka got his fucking chest blown out by number 9 here. So we know Mina Ashiro, Vice Captain Hoshina, my glorious prince, Rino Ichikawa is still there, Shimoya is still there, Captain Naomi is still there, he's a fucking dog, bro. My boy, number 1. The Division 1's vice captain is still there, and all of his lieutenants are still there. So they might put up a fight against the amalgamation, or I guess the old Deca Kaiju Mai, which is like, as you've seen in my other videos, which you haven't seen my other videos, there'll be a card right there. And I believe they will go in, be like, what the fuck is happening to number 9? And why is Kafka just still on the ground for real? And they're gonna be like, oh shit, the job's not finished. Ah! And they're either going to lead up to them fighting number 9, or I guess the Deca Kaiju that's made from the amalgamation of number 9. And number 2 is also part of that. So it'd be number 2, number 9, and all the other kaijus together that have like been sucked together, who they're gonna be fighting, or at least about to go fight, as all of them descend upon the battlefield. And they're just gonna straight up fucking squat. Either they're gonna be like, it's the Deca Kaiju from the Murakawa era. Gah! And they're just gonna get like a Shinjuku fucking showdown where it's like them single file going at it, or they're all just gonna jump this boy for real. Which would make more sense if they all jumped him, but it is what it is, gang. I see what you're doing type shit. And we'll get the merger that we never saw Jujutsu Kaisen for real, bro. Be honest with you. This is honestly what I think is gonna happen. Like, it's all gonna merge together into amalgamation. It's gonna be the first time we've ever seen something break the 10 meter. That's awesome. I'm putting that hands down. This Deca Kaiju is going to go past 10. And then I believe this is a theory, probably another 5-8 chapters, that Kafka, because he got his a fucking hole punched through his chest, is going to become like either mostly kaiju, because the kaiju itself is going to repair it as a kaiju, not as Kafka. Like, the human part of him that like got blown out is going to be repaired by the kaiju part, so that percentage of him becoming a kaiju is going to increase even more. So that's genuinely how I think it's gonna go. They're all gonna descend upon the same space, be like, oh, what's going on? The readings, they're 11.5. Ah! And then, you know, everyone's gonna be like, what's the status on Kafka? Kafka's down. Mina Ashiro, is Kafka there? I'm not gonna lie, Kafka's cooked. But you know what I mean? Like, so that's what I think is mostly gonna happen in this chapter, 114. So, the main, it's not exactly saying that the last theory won't happen, but this theory is just saying, like, we're going to take it way more slow, where this entire chapter is going to be everybody's reaction to Kafka dying, right? Like, all either 20 to 25 pages are going to be Kafka, like everyone that I mentioned before. So, guys, Captain Hoshina, Mina, people at HQ, Reno Ichikawa, Shimoya's. I feel like Shimoya is going to have the either second most visceral reaction, or Reno is, just because, you know, they're locked in, they're twinning for real, those three. So I feel like either those three are going to be like the main people being like, no, not my glorious King Kafka. You know, Reno's going to be over there like, Sir, are you okay? Sir, come in, sir. And then Shimoya's like, oh man, you can't go out like this. You will never beat the fraud allegations. And then fucking Yuromi's probably just gonna be like, guess that settles that. One kaiju for a kaiju, I guess. You know, it's just great. Yeah, Yuromi being Yuromi type shit. Ice Captain Hoshino is probably gonna have more somber reaction, you know what I'm saying? More like the damn, I guess gang had to go out for real, you know? He slid on the ops and the ops slid back for real, man, you know? Probably let out a real one tear, you know what I'm saying? And then if Mina's gonna break down, you know what I'm saying? She's like, no, type shit. And then, you know, I feel like the last either 2 pages or 3 pages are going to be mostly like after them all like gathering on the scene in Kafka. Like, they're gonna see number 9 start turning into the amalgamation kaiju, I guess. Which I feel like that one's gonna be really tough for Shimoya, just because her dad's technically part of that, so she'll be having to kill her dad more so than anything, which really sucks if you don't believe Aizawa's already dead, which I think he's already dead because he like crushed his own core last chapter, or I guess 2 chapters ago in 112. He crushed his own core, which I believe means that the entity that was Aizawa's dead already, but it's gonna be part of next video, don't tell anybody. But yeah, man, just I feel like this chapter is either gonna be them coming together and fighting, or them having a reactionary chapter would make the most sense to me personally. So, everybody, this has been that guy number 10 talking to you about what I think is going to happen in chapter 114. If you liked it, leave a like. If you really liked it, subscribe down below. And you know what, guys? Have a chotch-free day. Peace!